Hello everyone, Madayaw and Shalom. So, if you can notice, I've posted a lot of tips and stuff about publishing and my journey to publishing. So, the full, the full thing will be in YouTube. It is my collaboration with Pinoy Indie Authors Collab and multi-genre author Mayumi Cruz. So she is one of my very, very, very good friends. What brought this about? There was some trouble between a certain publisher and well, it's not just one. It's I think it's more of a miscommunication. Some people have an idea, of course, of what they want to be when they're published, and perhaps it is a miscommunication. It is not communicated to them well what's with the contract, or if there is one, or what, or what, or what. So I took up what should be in the contract. I took up what should be discussed by you and the publisher. And if you don't want a publisher, what does it entail if you go independent? In my case, I am hybrid. I still am, but different publisher. I'm a hybrid author. It means I've been, and I still am, traditionally published, and at the same time, I'm also independent in some of my writing. There's advantages and disadvantages, of course, and that's what I tackled. It was a very long discussion that we had. So it wasn't just, contracts, it was a lot. So this is Tony. I'm babysitting him for a while. He is a baby, but he's a big baby. Yep, he's a baby. Ow, 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 ow. While this guy munches on my hair, let me tell you my publishing journey. It started 10 years ago. Yep, 10 years ago. I was published by Buko, that was owned by Summit Media. Buko doesn't exist anymore, so when Buko was dissolved, copyright reverted back to us. So I was the only writer there. There was a lot of us. I think there were, not sure if there were 20 of us, but in our group, but we were a lot. And I had to really thank a lot of people for helping me because I didn't do it on my own because I didn't have the capacity or the confidence. So people really helped me out, and they believed in me, and I didn't even believe in myself that back then. And then wow, okay, I'm published. Now what? and and then of course things rolled from there, and then I decided to go into Amazon, and I also actually I got a contract to ghostwrite something, and I won't tell you guys because it's a ghostwriting contract. Let's just say that gave me more confidence, because they're like, wow, there's 150,000 people tuning in, reading my works every day for, yeah, it was more than a year, that contract. Well, it ended, so Papa God probably figured that's it. You fulfilled your familial obligations, paid taxes and stuff, and I even got to go to the States twice. So I was really making buck back then, and this was all in peso, but it really shipped me to the States. And when I went to the States for workshops, conventions, then I really got more confidence because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is their bestseller. We can compete. Our grammar is better. Look, my grammar's not perfect, but it was better than most of them. I don't know why. I don't know. They even said that, like, you Filipinos, your grammar's better than typical person here. It's like, oh, I thought it was just a joke. That was correct. That was right. And we give out very good stories because they like these very creative, especially our mythology. Because usually in the States, they only pick between Native American mythology, pick the tribe, of course, or Greek mythology. That's it. It's like there's so many mythology in the world, but it's not theirs. So, I guess they figured Greek is generic or something. I don't know. But, you know, growing up, even we were taught in Greek mythology and their Roman counterpart. And then I remember there was an assignment that we had to do, that we had to write our own Greek mythology or Roman, we could pick. And that was a fun assignment. And then I figured, why did it have to be Greek? Why can't it be Philippine mythology? And then Mayumi said, we're going to do collabs and they're going to be Philippine mythology based. And that was the first 3 or 4 or 5. But I was in 3 of their collabs. And it really pushed me to not just use mythology, it also pushed me to push mythology in a certain way. And, Nef XY, the first and the second book, is there. Oh, wait. I'm in 4 collabs because I have Moonlight Eclipse, Dimensional Eclipse, and Nef XY 1 and 2 with them. Yeah, congratulations, PIA. I think the only ones that I have not joined is the Heist and the Bakunawa one. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm sorry, I really wasn't able to do the mermaids thing. I was so busy. But that's a life of, I guess I'm more of life of a teacher than life of a writer. But I'm really, really making sure that I write at least once a week. Okay, so I have a friend, he really said that you're going to have to really make time. You're going to have to sit down. If you're going to commit at least 30 minutes a week, you're going to sit down in that 30 minutes and just do whatever. And I'm like, what if I don't have anything to write about? And he's like, I don't care. Write poetry, write something. It's like, okay. So then you get really trained to write something. So I guess that really came in handy when I was ghostwriting because, sometimes you don't have any idea. And this was all at the time before ChatGPT. Now I'm wondering if I had ChatGPT back then, it would make my life so much faster. But, well, times were different. That's that. Now we have ChatGPT. It does make my writing faster because I'm able to consult it, but don't worry, I don't let it write because it is still not there. I love you, ChatGPT, but you're just not there yet. But in terms of research and here's the thing, I know I'm advocating for teens not to use ChatGPT, especially on that level, but here I am, grown up me, doing just that. Not that I have a relationship with AI. No, I talk to it as if it was a person. I'm like, ChatGPT, look, let's go imaginary here. I have this werewolf character. I need him to do this. What are the things that he has to worry about? Oh, taxes. Werewolf in taxes. Okay, let's go with that. Now and then you go to a back and forth, as if you were really talking about a person. And none of my sisters would do that with me. Okay, so I suppose that's a legal, nice, ethical way of using AI. And okay, I have to admit, I do use the artwork of AI a lot. So what I do is I sketch, and then I color it, and then I collage it, and then I run it through, and then I go back and forth. As usual, I go back and forth. Why? Because I'm such a control freak that way. Anyway, so I'm just telling you guys about my writing journey because I believe that as a Filipina, if you are also a Filipina writer, I believe we can really do it, make it in this industry. Because we have such vivid imagination, and a lot of people are actually looking for something fresh, something new, something unborrowed, and that's what we have. We shouldn't look towards the colonial narrative. We have to make our own. If we have to twist our own mythology for a tale, well, it's our right to do so, right? Considering, of course, you don't step on any indigenous toes. So just be mindful of that. Otherwise, imagine something. Go create something. Right.